Approximately 7 out of 10 marketing professionals prioritize converting leads into customers, and 7 out of 10 marketers believe in their own strategy, according to a 2018 HubSpot study. But despite all this, salespeople still say that they source most of their leads themselves. Not only is this frustrating because you and I both know how much work and care goes into converting these leads and getting these leads, but if your sales team thinks the same way as the salespeople in the study, then it could be hurting your chances of securing higher budgets. So today, let's talk about how we can help sales help us. Hi, B2B marketers. Welcome back to another episode. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Wise, and this channel is all about giving you practical tips and strategies that you can actually implement, especially if you're in an industry that celebrates the most important people in your organizations, like customers and teams, where you have such a great opportunity to make a positive impact on the way that companies do business. But of course, you're also dealing with really complex buying processes. And one of the aspects of those complex buying processes is your own sales team if they don't appreciate the leads that you're working so hard to generate for them. Now, to get to a point of them appreciating that, it's not going to help us to demonize sales. And it's not going to help us to stay in the frustration. Now, obviously, vent it out to your fellow marketers, definitely, of course. But then be willing to let it go and focus on taking action. Because you know what? There's so much we can do. And if we work together with sales, we can actually create so many benefits for all of us. I suggest you get started by understanding your sales team's challenges and needs, just like you would with your audience. Now, while I do want you to talk to them because every sales team's needs are different, just like every audience's needs are different, I wanted to make it easier for you to get started. So I got dug into that 2018 HubSpot study. They had over 6,200 participants, and 55% of those participants were in B2B. According to the study, sales' number one priority is by far to close more deals. That is followed by improving the efficiency of the sales funnel and reducing the length of sales cycles. The next priority is social selling. But while salespeople say that they source most of their leads themselves, they also say that there is nothing that they struggle more with than prospecting. Specifically, according to HubSpot, getting customers to answer them and engaging, multiple decision makers in the prospect's company are the biggest challenges. Now that you know this, go backwards and try to figure out what you can do. For example, why are they prospecting if you and your team are working so hard to generate leads for them? Which marketing leads convert, which don't, what's missing for the salespeople in order to be able to close them. Or take sales funnel efficiency. Where is it leaking? What can you do to improve? What is prolonging sales cycles more than they need to be? Where do they get stuck? I really encourage you to talk to your salespeople, because the more data that you have, the more strategic decisions that you can make, which means the bigger impact that you can make as well. And we're going to talk about this more in a bit. But first, let's show salespeople that we mean business. Let's explore some examples of how we can help salespeople based on insights from this study so you can make a practical game plan. Okay, and you can start by helping salespeople with their most successful sales channels. So salespeople told HubSpot that their most successful communication channel is the phone. So if that's the case for your salespeople as well, maybe you can explore the possibility of collecting phone numbers. Say maybe, you encourage your audience to get your lead magnets via text. Or alternatively, email is also a very successful communication channel for them, for salespeople, and it's not that far behind phone numbers, and you're probably already collecting collecting emails, but check out the third most successful communication channel, that is LinkedIn. Now, LinkedIn is definitely behind the other sales channels. So the 36% of the salespeople told HubSpot that the phone is their most successful sales channel, and 30% said email. Only 12% said LinkedIn. But remember that salespeople told HubSpot that social selling is one of their top priorities, and LinkedIn definitely stands out on that front. It also increased from 9% in 2016 to 12% in 2018. Facebook, on the other hand, only got 7% in 2018, and Twitter got 0. And only 3% said that another social media network is their most successful sales channel. I will be publishing videos on LinkedIn marketing starting in the next few weeks, so subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to get notified when those videos go live. But in the meanwhile, I encourage you to start brainstorming to see what you can do to make social selling a little bit easier on your sales team, especially on LinkedIn. Maybe you can have articles and status updates written for them. Maybe you can have them on your webinars or your LinkedIn company page, or do a Q&A with them on your website, on your blog, and then have everybody on the team share it on LinkedIn to start building their personal brand awareness and to start building that trust between your salespeople and your audience. Because here's the thing. To get sales to appreciate marketing leads, you'll need to join forces with them. In fact, the HubSpot study suggests that you get it in writing. It suggests that you create a service level agreement, or SLA for short, where you basically get a contract between marketing and sales that defines your collaboration and aligns your goals so you're both working toward the same goals. About a quarter of study participants, 26%, said that they operate under an SLA between marketing and sales, and this is what they see in their companies. Salespeople actually identify the marketing department as the top lead generator, and companies see a higher ROI from inbound marketing than in any other sales and marketing collaboration, or lack of collaboration. So no wonder the marketing teams that operate with an SLA are more likely to get increased budgets. And if you're wondering what you'll do with so much extra budget, there's another research that documented what works for the top performers in B2B content marketing. So definitely check out the link in the description below. It's to another video that I did about that research. And in the meanwhile, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.